Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Post Game Podcast. We are here with a halftime report of the Milwaukee Bucks versus Detroit Pistons. In Milwaukee, the Pistons are up 60 to 47. A strong half from Detroit, and hopefully they can keep it up and collect another victory against a divisional opponent. A team that's definitely having some struggles. They got some guys out right now, but Giannis and Brook Lopez are playing tonight. I don't even think Portis playing tonight. I don't think Portis is playing either. So they're pretty shorthanded. But Giannis is putting the team on his back and halfway keeping them in the game. He's got 28 points already tonight. And yeah, he's definitely giving the front court all they can handle right now. Duren is back, is back playing, but yeah, the Pistons are definitely running through a lot of their front court because we got some foul issues. Jalen Duren's got 3 fouls. Paul Reed's got 2 fouls. Stewart's only got 1. He's been doing all right, but yeah, Giannis is one of the tougher players in the world to guard in the front court, and yeah, 28 points is a nice total for the game, and he's got that at halftime. So he's going to give us all that we can handle. But the Pistons have had a nice balanced effort, and they've held pretty much everybody else at bay. Brook Lopez has 10 points. The next highest score after that is Pat Connaughton with 6. But yeah, Ron Holland gets an opportunity to start tonight with Tim Hardaway out. Couple injuries. Tim Hardaway's out. Jaden Ivey is out, and Simone Fontecchio is out. So, um, yeah, so we're getting a chance to see some of the guys from our bench that we have not got a chance to see. But Ron Holland has stepped in and done very well. I love what I've seen from him as far as just attacking downhill. He's a confident guy, and he's tough to stop. The stronger he gets and the better his jump shot gets, the more the better he is going to be offensively. But he uses the tools that he has to be effective. So Ron Holland's got 9 points, and Malik Beasley, obviously he played last year, all year with the Milwaukee Bucks, and he plays hard every night, but you can tell he's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He said he was going to try not to make it a personal thing, but he knew it was going to be an um, emotional game for him. And right now, he's the leading scorer. He's got 14 points right now. He is 5 of 6 from the field. He's got 4, and he's shooting 4 or 5 from 3. You can't tell me that you don't play a little harder or with a little bit, just a little added emphasis when you're going against one of your old teams. And I love it. Uh, Cade's having a good game. He's got 12 points and six assists. Um, Tobias has contributed himself. He's 2 of 2 from outside, and Isaiah. It's been a while since he had a rough game. He has he's played well for the last couple. For it seems at least the last week, but he's contributed 7 points. He's got a block tonight. He had the block on Brook Lopez. So um, I love what I'm seeing from him. Wendell Moore. Wendell Moore is a guy that has not really played, but he's played pretty well. But we know that he can play defense, and he showed that tonight. But he's scored a couple buckets as well. We've got to see Michael Sasser. Um, what is his first name? Marcus Sasser, of course. We've got to see Marcus Sasser get some playing time today too. He's got 11 minutes tonight. Um, so yeah, we're expanding the bench quite a bit. We got 3 guys that have played in I think every game that are out tonight, and yeah, Wendell Moore. I jokingly was saying that he might have taken Fontecchio's job, but if he can if he can show us something offensively, he definitely has the edge defensively. on Fontecchio, and there may be some opportunities for minutes for him. And yeah, we can continue to stack some wins against some divisional foes. We will be in a great position when Asar does get ready to come back. I would venture to say that that is going to be sooner than later. Now that he has been officially cleared, they obviously want him to, practice and get some 5-on-5 work. And shameless plug, I did put out an article discussing his return and what he's going to bring to the team. So please check that out. That's on FFSN. It's on the homepage right now, but you can check that out if you click under the Detroit Pistons archive section. There's a couple articles out there right now. What's up with Ivy? He injured his big toe, so I don't anticipate it being a serious injury. I think it's just a precautionary thing, but yeah, he injured his big toe, which is giving Malik Beasley an opportunity to start. Well, either Malik Beasley or Ron Highland, however you want to look at it. But they both got an opportunity to start tonight because obviously Hardaway took a tough fall yesterday. Ivy hurt his toe, and Fontecchio is injured as well. So it's nice. We knew that we going into the season we were going to have a pretty deep team, and that wasn't even factoring the fact that Bobby Clinton has not played a single game yet today, and Asar was not medically cleared up until a couple of days ago. Beasley and Holland making the most of. Oh, let's put June up here. Absolutely. We knew it was going to be an up and down year for Holland because he is young and he does have a distinct weakness offensively, but he plays hard. He plays good defense, and he really attacks. He's the one thing about him. He's no lacking in the confidence department. When he's attacking downhill in the open court, he's really asserting himself in that regard. So I like that. And Beasley, he's shot 40% from the field his entire NBA career, and he continues to do that. He also shows every once in a while that he has the ability to shoot the mid range as well, which is nice. We just can't he can't be put in a situation where he needs to put the ball on the floor and do too much creating. But as far as hitting, is knocking down corner threes, he's going to do that all day. He had one of the most wide open corner threes you're going to see, and that's a guy that's going to make that at a even higher clip than the 40% he averages. Attacking the basket is Holland's strong suit offensively, absolutely. Especially when he's got that full head of steam. He really utilizes that Euro step well, and he attacks the rim with so much aggression that they really kind of get out of their way when he puts that ball over his head, and he swings it from right to left down low. Nobody wants to get in front of that, and he's not the biggest guy, but he plays strong. He plays extremely strong, and I'm really excited to see what we will have on the court when regardless, you're going to have an Asar Thompson or Ron Holland on the court at all times. So you're always going to have a hyper athletic wing that can get in the passing lanes, defend 4 different positions, and create fast break opportunities. This team is not really built for fast break opportunities, but when we are getting transition buckets, that's probably the best. That's probably the best that you see this team is when we're attacking in transition. Stewart effort is unmatched, absolutely. I was one of the people that I really believed that there was a space for him on the team, and being put in the right position was going to make him even more valuable, and he's really shown that. And he's had to start a couple games this year, and he's done well. He defends the interior at a he's a strong interior defender, despite the fact that he's not super tall, but he's tough. He makes things difficult down there. Obviously, Giannis has a ton of points, but when he puts his body into Stu, like he's not really budging down there. He plays. He's pretty stout down there. Stewart is a very strong individual, and that's a guy that I feel like teams do not want to see on a day to night basis, and the numbers show it. When you look at the best interior defenders, he's in there. He's up there with the Wembys and the yeah, he's up there with the Wembys and the who else is on that list? I don't know. I always lose the graphic when it's time to speak on it, but he is an elite interior defender to only be about 6'8". Did you mention Fontecchio being out? What's the word on him? Any Hardaway updates? No, it just says that that Hardaway's out with a contusion. Fontecchio, I didn't get a chance to see what his injury was. I believe it was some type of leg injury. But between him, Ivy, and Hardaway, I don't think any of them are super serious injuries. We got we'll have Thursday off, and then we're back to work on Friday. So I wouldn't be surprised if at least Ivy and Fontecchio were back. Hardaway, they might take some more precautions because I'm pretty sure he was concussed. He took two different hits on one play, but yeah, I don't anticipate either one of those injuries being very serious. But hopefully by next week we have Asar Thompson, and then we are going to be extremely deep um, at that point. And Bobby Clinton, we'll just see when Bobby Clinton comes back. Hopefully, maybe he'll get some looks down in the G League before he comes back to the NBA because at this point I don't see a lot of rooms. Oh, second half about to start. All right, bet. Yep, just wanted to give you guys an update. Maybe we will come back for a post game. Maybe June will entertain that. But your boy is back healthy, feeling well, and I'll be up. I'm watching the rest of the game, but we'll be back.